Jazz improvisation is spontaneous composition. It's, as they say, making it up, but it's not that simple. I'm composing in the moment, and in that moment, especially when I close my eyes, I'm connecting with the great musician. He is the improviser. You know, he spoke it and it came into existence, and that is what improvisation is. That's what jazz is.
Superman can fly high, way up in the sky, 'cause I believe he can. So what I choose to believe can always work out fine. It's all in my mind.
I'll think of his grace and imagine his life.
When we say the gospel according to jazz, people say, well, wait a minute, what's that got to do with, you know, gospel music? What does that have to do with the four spiritual laws or whatever? And I'm like, well, that's just it. This is not that. This is much more profound than that.
God's been so good. He's been just that good. Oh, God's been so good. He's been just that good. He's been just that good. He's been just that good. God's been so good. He's been just that good. Oh, God's been so good. He's been just that good. He's been just that good. He's been just that good. Oh, God's been so good. He's been just.
You talk about sacred music, then definitely it would be, you know, especially in the South, you talk about gospel music, which of course came straight out of the cotton field. Where I got in was, you know, through the black gospel experience of the late 50s, early 60s. You had James Cleveland and you had a lot of gospel artists bringing this style of music that was made popular by, and it was really kind of pioneered by this one guy, and that's Thomas Dorsey. Thomas Dorsey was very controversial because he felt like, well, you know, why do we separate this? Why is it sacred and secular? You know, when it comes down to this music that he was hearing in his head, you know, he passed by the tavern and he heard this particular melody, and he said, wow, I feel that, man. I feel like that should be something we play in church. That should be something that we dedicate to God.
And we see that calamity's not the solve to amity. I am not negating what goes on here, but there's more than just us. Let me make that clear. An example is when Christ climbed up on that cross, and before he entered the world, he afraid our cause. Either we can accept him or we can reject him, but just know that you still not make your future dim. Eritrea, Cape Verde, Libya, Mac Winnie. Believe that you need you, we need you, Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. George Houston. Come on. What they're saying is Africa, Jesus, Africa. Jesus, Africa, Jesus. Come on. Jesus, Africa, Jesus. I can't hear you. Africa, Jesus, come on. Africa, Jesus, Africa. Come on, over here. Jesus. Jesus, Africa, Jesus. Over here. Come on. Africa. Africa, Jesus, Africa. Up top, come on.